going on? Yeah, so this is for all you freeloaders out there. Those of you who don't want to join my group, who don't want to click the like button, who don't want to click the subscribe button. One of my coins that I've been talking about, one of my meme coins that I've been talking about the last couple days, or at least yesterday, right? It's pumping like crazy right now, unexpectedly at a time when everything else is really going down. Oh, it was up 110%, right? It says 98, 96% for the week. But yeah, it's crazy, right? So this is house coin. This is house coin. So at a time like this, when you can double your money in a day, you know, you have to play a song like this. Hell yeah. So what's going on, you guys out there? I was looking around, I was looking at my favorite high risk meme coins, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about one. Holy crap, forgot about one. I want to get into that in a second. But I don't think I have much more to add to this list right here. I want to get into like the bigger cap meme coins that are my favorites and so on. But yeah, so Bitcoin, yeah, it's going down. It's breaking through this structure that I was taking a look at yesterday. If we see, it actually went as far low as 66.5, or I say 67.5 right now. So it was $1,000 lower just earlier. So like, what's going to happen now? So is it going to do like this? It would be crazy if it just goes down. But hopefully it would, hopefully it would be like just, going down like this and then go up. I hope so. Yeah, I don't know, man, if we just go crazy down, but I'm prepared. All you guys out there should be prepared, at least with a few limit orders. And yeah, I mean, it's a good price right now anyway to DCAUAN. So like, why the hell not? Yeah, but everything else is how's crypto bubbles? Everything is for the most part, except house coin. Yeah, it's kind of red. Pippin is down. Pippin was pumping. Pippin was ripping the last few days, and now it's retracing. So yeah, it's another one of my plays up 70x in a goddamn bear market. Who'd have thought? So what else we got going on out there? Yeah, there's some, you know, stuff going on. I was looking at Solana yesterday, and now it's like, okay, Ethereum's tokenized RWA market jumps more than 300% year over year. Value top 17 billion. So there's a lot of good news out there. It's like, this is not your typical crypto winter. Totally is not, right? Things are different. Like, this time is different. It's definitely different. I wonder how different it's going to be right now, because we are going down so, we're going down like so fast, and I wonder if we're going to go down even more. Right now, the curious thing is, I showed an article yesterday where somebody was talking like a whole bunch of smack about Bitcoin is going to go, you know, in an article, it was an article, but Bitcoin is going to go down to like 10K. I don't know, man. I don't know, because, you know, things are looking good. I mean, I don't know. Things are looking not good, right? But ADP this week. So we got the ADP employment change. It was 6.5. So 6,500 jobs prior, and then expected wasn't estimated, right? So, but now it's, you know, now it's over 10K. Which in itself, I mean, it's a very, very low number, like extremely low, right? Should be like 10 times that amount to be like a really booming economy, right? But at least, you know, almost doubling what the week prior. So things are looking good. Like, we're noticing like a trend upward the last couple of weeks. So hopefully that we continue on with that trend, and then we won't see Bitcoin be dropping all the way down to the abyss. But, you know, who knows what's going to happen? I really want it to go like I really want to do this. And then go down. That's what I want. I wanted to go up, sell, and then the whole market goes up, sell, and then it comes back down. But you can't have everything. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted, like way back up here, and it didn't happen. But oh well, we'll see what happens. But more than likely, if we're breaking through right here, right now, we're breaking lower than, and if we don't fall into the abyss, we'll probably go down and then probably go back up. But we'll see. We'll see. So, oh, this is crazy. This is nothing related to crypto. I was browsing through my XP, and I was like, what that's funny. So this guy installs cameras. This to show how many people are crashing into his door. So apparently the bicycle trail curves like right around up here. You know, it would go off to their left, right? And then, but they're going straight in. It's crazy, right? Hold up. I was like, is this the trail? Is this the trail, or is it over here? And apparently this is this guy's property. Unbelievable, man. Oh. Anyways, yeah, off topic, but you know, it's funny. Yeah, man, I don't know. Hopefully, I don't get hurt too much, but it's crazy. I'm not a bicyclist. I'm like, oh, how do you say? I'm not a cyclist, right? But I've noticed that I've seen videos like this where cyclists, they're not looking forward a lot. I don't know why. Like, don't you want to see where you're going when you're going at that speed? I don't know. Anybody out there, let me know. I don't know. But yeah, it's still, so Donald Trump announced Japan has begun investing in major U.S. energy and industrial projects under a $550 billion trade deal. Wow. So yeah, I mean, things sound good. Things sound good. Let's see what happens. We'll see if we can get you know, a lot of people are saying, I don't know if I agree, but a lot of people are saying we're going to get our old season and we're going to our cycle top at the end of this year. So we'll see. We'll see if things can just start building up. I was looking at this chart right here. So this chart, I saw Jesse Eckel showed this, right? So Jesse Eckel, another YouTuber, like last year, going back 6 months, 8 months, I felt like I was a lone wolf just talking about PMI and you know, money printing in the business cycle. I think Jesse AI was the only one, Jesse AI, but I was like, there's no other YouTubers talking about the business cycle and stuff like that. Then I found somebody named Jesse Eckel, and he talks. I was like, wow, that's like a familiar, there was something familiar to me. So, and I think the way he said it was, if you look at the liquidity, I don't recall exactly, but if I can paraphrase, I think he said something like, try to imagine this green, the M2 year-over-year growth as Play-Doh. And if you can ball it together, and then that will equal how much, eventually, that'll equal how much Bitcoin is going to pump, right? How much liquidity is in the markets, right? So he described it like that because in previous cycles, you can see the pattern. It just goes up and comes back down, right? Well, it goes up over here and then comes back down briefly and goes up and comes back down, right? Over here, we've seen this pattern because of the business cycle. Because of this, all right, this is PMI, ISM PMI. It's just been really trending sideways for 4 years, with the exception for last month's reading in January, right? What actually went up for a change. But usually it never happens like that, right? Usually it's just goes up and down, but this time it's just like totally sideways for 4 years, right? So, and you can see the pattern right here, just like small little pumps upward, you know, and then down and small pumps upward. But hopefully what this means is going to be like I don't know, like a spring that we're pulling, keep on pulling back. And then suddenly we're going to get our magnificent alt season, right? Because these last 4 years, I keep saying, we've been beaten over the head too much, where we just can't even imagine getting to like a max resistance in the Bitcoin power law chart, right? Like if it's if we're talking November of this year, like max resistance is a 660K Bitcoin. Like we can't even imagine that. And I don't think it's gonna top this year. I'm thinking like late 2027 or beyond. But it's crazy to think like it could just be normal to get an $800,000 Bitcoin in our next cycle top, because it always goes up to max resistance with a little bit of an exception for the previous cycle, right? But that's just related to everybody dumping when the pi cycle top indicator fired off and everybody dumped. So, but yeah, I mean, even if we do like that, like last cycle, and just come close to max resistance, right? I mean, instead of like 700K, $700,000 Bitcoin, or what is it, like a 550,000? Still a lot, still crazy amount, right? It's unbelievable. But yeah, let's go back over the house coin. Yeah. See, one of these things right now, you guys are getting your freebies. All of you cheapskates out there don't want to join, click that link in the description. You're getting your freebies. You're getting these awesome plays of mine. This was found, Housecoin was found by, what was it found by? It was found by the Dex Alert. It's one of the highly advanced bots in my community. Not the Insider Alert is what finds most of them, but the Dex Alert is what found Housecoin. But yeah, not in my community. Yeah, it's not just the buy alerts, right? It's not just these that you get. I mean, like I just use my swing trading software, right? Because we have swing trading software. You can actually log into this website if you're a community member, and you can sell. You track how much you sold at what price and what market cap and so on. And then it'll indicate to you when it's a good time to buy back in, when it retraces. Like I often send out buy alerts, my swing trade buy alerts, saying like, okay, it'll be something like, I bought back into Housecoin after previously selling 50% higher or something like that. So because the swing trade software will tell you, how far down the price has gone since you bought it at the top, and then you can buy back in. So click the link in that description below. One of the most amazing communities ever, right? Relatively small community, but I mean, like, look, 21 5-star reviews, so must be doing something good, right? So it's that, and click that like button. You're getting all these freebies, making all this money off of me in my live stream. Please do me a solid and click that like button, man. Here's the thing, you guys always start off quiet, right? Even though I don't get too much, right? These days, this is like the worst month ever. The amount of activity I get on my channel right now is taking me back like 2 years. It's unbelievable. 6 people are watching right now. Man, like 60 will be a low amount in like September. But if you guys answer this question, drop me a message in the chat. You get $1 million today, right? But would you invest it in one thing? And if you can invest in only one thing, where does it go? So, drop me a message in the chat. Tell me, let me know. I mean, if I could only invest in one thing, just one thing, I would probably choose Bitcoin, right? Like today, especially at this price, especially at this price. But I don't know. I think another good thing that it looks like it's in a very, very good buy zone right now is Ethereum. I think Ethereum. I mean, I hate Ethereum, right? But I think oh yeah, he would buy Casper. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think the way I see it is, if I waited to buy Casper, I could have like 4x my Bitcoin that I cashed out to buy Casper, right? Buying Casper like at like 10 cents, 11 cents. So, and I look at it like this. Like I think that Bitcoin is going to pump more in the short term, right? Like Bitcoin right now is what I'm saying. Bitcoin right now, it could just like this week, it could just go like this. But is Casper going to do that? I don't know. You know, it could just go up. But it's still everything. I mean, yeah, it is still a good buy zone. Everything. Casper, yeah, 3 cents. Yeah, why not? Why not, right? Why not? Yeah. ETH is another good buy. Like I hate ETH, but I think it has some very, very good long-term potential. And I am totally open into the idea of the flippening that eventually Ethereum is going to flip Bitcoin. I'm totally open to that, even though I hate Ethereum. But you know, the institutions have too much interest into it. Too much interest in it. So I mean, it's my long-term goal that Casper makes it to the #1 spot, but I think Ethereum is going to do it before way before that happens. So we'll see. What else we got going on right here? Anybody else? Anybody else? Yeah, not too many people are watching. But anyways, I wanted to talk about this is the one that I forgot. And I haven't checked in a while, so I haven't checked this before the live stream, so I'm going to be surprised if it rugged or something. Or I mean, I really don't think so. But Uranus, hey, what's going on? Yeah, man. Answer this question: if you get $1 million today and you can only invest it in the one thing, where does it go? Let me know. I'm choosing Bitcoin over Casper, at least for now. Like right now, but I will say. So Uranus is another favorite of mine. Definitely another favorite of mine. Just like Housecoin, it was called by the DEX alert, not the insider alert in my community. And it still has 17 centralized exchanges, which means it's still in the game, right? 17 centralized exchanges is down like everything else except Housecoin, which is pumping. Yeah, I hope so. I hope we're going to pump this week. I totally hope so. I hope so. Like I keep saying, man, I wish that I don't think it's going to happen at this. I don't think it's going to happen at this point. But I was hoping for. I mean, I was just hoping for this to happen. You know, like over the next couple of weeks or so, or at least something like this. But I don't think it's probably going to go like this, like down, and then it's going to go up. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll take it either way. So definitely I'm gonna put Uranus on there, right? Uranus. Insert rows above. Uranus. It's crazy. If you guys don't know about this meme, it's kind of funny. I'm gonna open up like the websites. They got like 2 websites. One is linked from here, and the other one I don't. Let me see. Uranus. Yeah. Click anywhere to start audio. Oh man, that's crazy funny. So Uranus is like the mascot, right? It's not an animal. That's just pretty cool because I guess so like overwhelmed with so many characters that are animals and stuff. So Uranus is like the mascot of Jupiter Swap. And I don't think this is they have like 2 websites and 2 Twitter feeds, and I don't think this is the right one because oh yeah, it says new X account. Enter Uranus. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, so they are still crazy active. Look, like just 2 posts in a day. They're making just videos. So yeah, this is totally did I not go back to I'm crazy man. I was sharing, okay, yeah. I was not sharing the site. So this is all I was showing. That's the website. Yeah, so I have some good hope for this. So still active, which is a very good thing, and crazy active, right? More than most. 17 centralized exchanges. It is a $1.7 million market cap. And dude, it's like I'm saying, I feel like it's going to be so moon boyish when I do these targets, but it is kind of crazy, right? I mean, it's practically like let's just give it, let's just not say $1 billion and just say 500 million, right? Which will take it to like almost what I says. Pull out a calculator. Who knows what could happen? All right, so 500 million divided by 1.7. Oh, wrong one. 1.7. So we're talking about a 294x. So just say 300x. Crazy, right? If that happens, right? It's nuts. I think I'm gonna have to update these to high risk because if I start adding high risk, if I start adding the bigger caps to this same sheet, I don't know, I'll probably format it later. It's fine for now. All right. So isn't durable goods being reported? The market opens tomorrow. Well, let's see. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Oh, I had this tab here. This is still more good news. You know, this is what, because we're dealing with this like crazy amounts of sell-off when Bitcoin was dumping, which was abnormal. So at least the long-term holders are buying again. They're still buying more. So that is very, very good. But let's check FinViz. Durable goods. Okay, defense month over month. Durable good orders. Here we go. Okay, prior was 5.3% and expected is -2%. I don't know what to say. We've been surprised quite a bit where we see expectations and then the expectations are blown away, or like a whole bunch of things recently. Things are just so much better than expectations. So if we continue on that trend, we will see, you know, we'll see something more than this at least, right? Because ISM PMI just blew everybody away. It was still predicted to be contractionary, right? At 48, and it came up to 52, which is crazy, right? Nuts. Just out of the blue, exploded. So let's just say like This, hopefully we continue on that trend. I don't know why expected wasn't here, wasn't published, but I don't know, whatever they were expecting, at least we almost doubled the prior, so that's pretty good when it comes to ADP. Manufacturing, expected higher. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, I hope you got into some house coin. Yeah. Yeah, house coin is doing us a nice solid right now. FOMC minutes. FOMC minutes. What are we going to talk about tomorrow? Speaking of which, Fed rate. Fed. This one, yeah, there we go. So the next the next FOMC meeting for the interest rate cut, interest rates is going to be on March 18th. And, well, I mean, I guess we don't have much of a chance. Not like we're expecting that, right? So, yeah, at this point, there's no like emergency to cut interest rates because of employment seems to be starting to get better. So that's, that's expected. But I think the biggest thing that we need, because even if employment is doing good and jobs start becoming plentiful, they still have no reason to not cut interest rates if inflation is going down. So durable goods tomorrow. I think we have a PCE reading later this week. Yeah, and this is supposedly the Fed's preferred gauge. Now, month over month is expected to be worse than prior, and same thing with year over year. But like I'm saying, even with like CPI and everything, all the readings we've been getting, well, not all of them, but I'm just saying, a lot of the readings we've been getting have been smashing expectations, where expectations were that we're going to get a worse reading than prior, and we end up getting something better than expected and better than prior, or at least better than expected, or something like that. So let's just hope we continue in this trend where we smash these low expectations, right? And then if inflation is truly going down, then regardless of what employment is doing, they need to cut interest rates, because they don't want to get into deflationary territory. Because if you start getting into deflationary territory in a debt-based economy, that is going to cause a lot of trouble. And once we go into deflation, then like suddenly jobs start going, through the floor. But I don't think we're going to get there anytime soon. But at least, hopefully we're going to smash expectations again. Fingers crossed on that. Fingers crossed. Well, I got anything else to show you guys? I think that was it. I was kind of tired when I was preparing this live stream. I was like, I want to take a nap. I was like, oh. And I was like, I was kind of excited about house coin, so that's pretty cool. At least I want to come on and spread the news. So click that link in the description below if you want to be a part of the greatest community ever, right? And get all these plays. And get a whole bunch of tech, right? Get a whole bunch of tech. Like, let me share my Discord. Like I'm saying, it's like crazy amounts of tech, right? Crazy amounts of tech. So, Discord. There we go. So you can see this is we get notified whenever our tokens get listed on a centralized exchange, right? So it's not like cumbersome, like going to CoinMarketCap and just like, oh, not knowing if it got a new one. You know, it was 17 centralized exchanges yesterday. Now it's 18 or something like that. Here, you know exactly when they get listed. Crazy amounts of stuff. Very well organized. We have alerts from all the major tier 1 centralized exchanges, not all jumbled together like you find in some communities. And no community has anything like this, where you actually track individual tokens. Crazy, right? Yeah, I mean, then we got all tons of stuff. We have all our bots, the insider alert, the DEX alert. We have our DGen monitoring channels, right? Solana and Base track pretty much everything, right? When we see, we try to filter out as much garbage as possible when it comes to DGen plays, and we track how many tweets they're making per day and stuff like that, and sometimes like media tweets and so on. If there's like videos and community members count, so you come in here like, wow, this is actually interesting. Yeah, let me that is a high count right there. I don't know what that is, but I am about to go there. See what I mean? This is how this group is so useful, right? Especially for a DGen trader, right? Let's take a look. Like, what the hell is that? That's a lot. That is insanely high count for a. Did I just copy the hold on, I copied the link to the Discord message. I gotta copy the link itself. Copy link. All right, hold on. Here we go, deck screener. So what is this? This is like a whack ass name, giraffes. What is it? It rugged or just pumped like crazy? Yeah, let's see what is the hell. I mean, I wouldn't buy into it with a name like that. The giraffes. Kind of stupid. What is this, some sort of charity thing? Violent thunderstorm when I have no idea what this is related to. Storm giraffes. I don't know. It's kind of cheesy. Yeah, not my type of thing. But anyway, nonetheless, we have this type of tech in my community, so we corner the market when it comes to tech. So click that link in the description below and get in on some of those 550Xs that we get, right? You only want to get those inside the community. I mean, maybe if you do it with some of these meme coins I've been talking about, which is why if you want to be a cheapskate, at least pay the fee for watching the live stream and click that like button. I'm gonna catch you guys laters. Code Monkey, Code Monkey.